Hey, kindness starts here. This your girl Quill, the one that keeps it real with that trill to give you a thrill that is really feel with looks that can kill. Hey, welcome back to God's Kingdom of Tarot Show. Tarot Show. You better act like you know. So, you are using your consciousness to move into other realities, dimensions. And we're going to explore where it's taking you. So, we're going to leave that open. It's taking you many different places for many different people. This may feel different for different people as well. So, take it as it resonates. Yeah, because honestly, like I'm interested to learn about, this as I'm trying to divulge this information. So hopefully I do it well and justice. So to come up with this topic, I will give you guys some insight to this card that I picked out. And I was feeling this already. So when I requested this topic, this card came out and confirmed my message. But like some of you guys would think of it as like astral projecting, what's it called, shape shifting, and stuff like that. And and sometimes you can feel it when you're sleeping more than you can feel it when you're awake. And lately, I've been feeling it a little bit more when I'm awake. And I would know it's a difference because I will feel the need to ground, but not want to ground because it's like this is something that would normally take me into this energy, I guess. So yeah, so we have the Merkaba, it's the number 32. So that number could be significant for someone. And it says the frequency of the Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into different other realities and dimensions. So like our consciousness, our mind is taking us in different realms and stuff like that, whether you want to believe it or not. And if you feel the urge to ground and you don't feel like it, the actual want or willingness to feel like it, is because that's just an indicator that you're using this stuff while you're in your conscious mind, not subconsciously like we normally feel this type of energy when we're traversing, astral projecting, shape shifting, and stuff. Shout out to the 28 people up in here. I gotta say that sometime. It also says it activates our access to the Akashic inheritance as well. So something you guys could you could be waiting on, spiritually on this realm. I'm getting settlements. When I first heard that as well, someone also could be attending a reading of a well very soon. And it also says it's merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. So also this is giving me how some events may be coming back from the past triggering you, but they're not meant to trigger you. They're meant to see exactly what you collected from the information. I mean, the situation. And karma just means lesson, like, so if you got the short end of the stick, what did you really earn or learn but really learn, and then it's going to help you face this situation that's coming up. We also have here perception, which is how you look at things, and this is the card number 35. So 32 through 35, those numbers could be significant. And then we got belief. Someone also is probably even just struggling to believe some of this stuff is happening, and it's going to cause them to lose their mind, and if you don't welcome this energy or these gifts, this talent in a graceful way, you could want to go crazy. And it says on the belief card, I'm going to read it because it's short. It says the frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. So, whoever you believe source is, whoever you believe God is, You know, understanding that this is a gift. This energy is a gift. This shift in energy and perspective and perception is a gift to be experiencing. Don't go crazy. All right. Earth sign could be significant. We got Earth in reverse, number 24. Okay. So even someone could have children between the ages of 11 through 24, 2 to 15 as well, I heard. And it says the frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all aspects in our great mother and revealing the more ethereal spiritual aspects of our nature. And I was saying, you know, like sometimes this is going to be indicated, this energy is going to announce itself in a way where you're going to feel the need to ground but don't want to. You're going to feel lazy to ground because the ground feeling, the need to ground, that feeling is just an indicator. It's to see what you have collected from the situation that you're facing right now. Hopefully that made sense. When I was getting into my own meditation, it made sense. Shout out to the 22 people up in here. I say the big numbers because they'll mess up my numbers anyway. So at least give me my motherfucking big numbers. So this is the gossip and the word on the street. Even some of this, you know, like these indicators or these situations that may arise in your life, you may end up meeting these type of people we're going to describe, you know, and then you're going to see like, oh yeah, this energy is actually present. And that may be also showing you where you're going to go. Okay, I keep getting Moana, How Far I Go, that song. And it says so this is my motherfucker deck. All right. So you could look at it as gossip about you. This is what people could be saying about you, or you could just look at it as the type of people, the confirmation of the type of people you're dealing with, will deal with, and stuff like that. And it says gobbled up all the turkey ass motherfucker in reverse. This is also giving me somebody playing like they don't want something but they actually do as well. They're like trying to downplay something. You need to do it like me as motherfucker in reverse. So yeah, they want you to copy them, but in reality, you know, like they wish you didn't, or if they'll lead you, you probably have this type of person in your life already, and you notice this, like they'll lead you to copy them, and then once you copy them, you could either do it better than them, or, you know, just the same, even worse than them, and they're mad because you actually copied them, but they encouraged you to copy them. It's not that you rain down on me, thank you. It's not that you just wanted to copy off of them to annoy them or get to them or anything like that. They wanted you to copy off of them. All right, a motherfucker with a fucked up ass fade or haircut in reverse. So, you know, like, or this person could be superficial, or you could be dealing with people who are just very superficial, and you see it just right off the bat. You just know their reality. They're showing you one thing and then their reality is another. Okay, that's another way that you're traversing or moving into different other dimensions and realities. You want to say different. Okay, I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. 2 Chainz. Knock knock ass motherfucker. This also could be someone you're dealing with who comes to your house unannounced, or somebody's about to be getting an unannounced visit. Googling ass bitch. I thought they said goggles. Someone could work like with water. A water sign could be significant as well. I'm always fucking up ass motherfucker in reverse, or this motherfucker feel like they can't do no wrong. They're perfect as well. They could be a Virgo. Internet gangsta ass motherfucker. So, you know, even this, you could have probably got into a squabble on the internet very recently, or somebody's about to try to start some with you very soon. If you can do it, I can do it too, as motherfucking in reverse. So it's like, yeah, I said you can do it, but I don't really want you to do it. You were supposed to get that. You were supposed to understand that. Why don't you get that? But they don't make it known because they're cowards. Anyway, always meddling with people as motherfuckers. They're cowards. They're bullies. Okay, we don't like bullies. All right, I was born woke ass motherfucking inverse. They don't know shit, okay? They always want to be the leader, but don't know how to even follow, or they don't know the shit that they're trying to lead with, okay? They don't know that shit back to front. I want everybody to like me as motherfucker in reverse. This also giving me like you're gonna be with someone, or you're around someone who you noticing you're like nobody likes them, and it's not for like a good reason where you're like this person does not do anything wrong, or I don't see why they reacting this way to this person, type of stuff. Like you already know this person is doing things deliberately, like this is why they don't like you, this is why you don't got no friends, this is why this is why that, this, you know, like you're not saying it out of spite, you really You really letting the situation show you exactly what you need to be seeing. All right. And it says, I want a cookie for taking care of my children as motherfucker in reverse. So this could also be like someone's mad because you don't need that type of thing. You don't have to announce every single move that you do for your child and stuff like that. You know, also someone could be trying to lie that you don't do something with your child or something like that. Anyway, looking for a daddy ass motherfucker. Or they could be trying to claim you looking for a daddy for your child. Okay, juicy fruit but it's not cute ass motherfucker. And they could be trying to say that your stuff it's not good. You know, that's probably why you don't got kids, or you know, that many kids and shit like that. And you're superficial, you're shallow if you always connect that type of shit. All right, sometimes we don't even know that's the type of shit and the belief that's going around because it's stupid as a motherfucker. So take you in that stupid ass shit and go somewhere else, okay? You don't want us to be around you anyway, right? I can do shit by myself as motherfucker. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So if you probably feeling the need to do shit by yourself, you always probably wanted to do shit with this certain person and stuff like that, and you just peeping game. You could be a Pisces or dealing with the Pisces as well, okay? Clenching ass motherfucker in reverse. Or this person probably gives people things just so that they can like them, be liked or something like that. That fucked up ass uncle in reverse, or auntie could be significant as well, but an uncle as well. Or if you're having problems with your uncle, this is an indicator. You know, God is calling you. Okay, I am a motherfucker who ain't got nothing to live for. God is calling you and trying to remind you you do have something to live for. This is how I see you. Okay, I'm always talking about someone else's relationship, but mine is fucked up too as motherfucker. So someone all in your business. All right, and when you realize that you don't know shit about their stuff. And you not trying to be manipulative, but they're always trying to pull information about your shit. Because sometimes you could be that person who don't even want to hear about nobody else's shit. You don't care to hear about nobody else's shit. You won't ask and you won't be intrigued by it. And motherfuckers will still indulge information to you, confide in you, and tell you all this shit. And you probably won't even care that much to even tell somebody else. But because they've done all that voluntarily, they expect you to do the same thing. Don't get caught, okay? Peep game, all right? Anyway, it says, I have no driver's license as motherfucker in reverse. It's also giving me, you know, like someone's trying to treat someone like Uber and a taxi and shit like that. A curtain mouth as motherfucker in reverse. You know, this is also giving me gossip, you know, or you hearing more from other people what others are saying about you. You know, maybe you don't normally come across readings like this, or, you know, even me, you know, as well, you know, and you're noticing this type of person is probably saying these things, or they're trying to tell you this about this type of person. Okay, I can fight, but I always get beat up as motherfucker in reverse. This is also giving me someone's lying about beating you up in the past. I'm from the set as motherfucker, you know. They could be part of a gang or something like that, or you may be even feeling the need to link up or get connected with people, family, soul tribes and stuff like that. Small package ass motherfucker in reverse. That was giving me, I mean, upright, that's giving me bitter. You know, like for it to come out. A motherfucker who always gotta have more than one hoe in reverse. You know, yeah, this motherfucker is bitter. They probably had a lot of partners or a lot of people who are willing to be around them and shit like that, and they all left at once. Or something like that, or even a job or institution or a company is very significant. A motherfucker who look like they never eat in reverse. They always eating. All right, so they look like they always eating. Just a weird ass motherfucker, and this motherfucker just weird, but that's in reverse. Or they always trying to say you weird and shit like that. I don't believe in God as a motherfucker, or they're trying to say you don't believe in God. That's upright, lippy dick as motherfucker. I absolutely love evil as motherfucker in reverse. This is why, you know, like they probably even bringing up God in your life, you know, because they see that you don't really do evil. You're mostly good. Thank you for the first like. Bonus blessings to you as it gets bonus blessings over here. Coward asshole. Didn't I say that? They're cowards. They're cowards. Okay, say the shit in our face. Say the shit in our face. I'm just kidding. Or don't. Okay, or don't ever. We don't need you. Let's get some channel messages from Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, since this is about their journey and stuff like that. It says, I love your children, our children. I love children, depending on how it resonates. Okay, so something with a child is very significant, or maybe you're going to be noticing something different about your child in a good way. Okay, I want to be more than friends. Okay, or you even look at your child as more than just friend or as a friend, because some people are scared of that. I am smitten. Okay, so divine masculine, divine feminine. Someone wants to tell you they're smitten. All right, so where it's taking you, okay, to probably meet someone who is smitten by you. I am so addicted to you. Yeah, and they're gonna be so addicted to you, they ain't gonna want to let you go. I never forgot about you, and they never forgot about you. Maybe you haven't seen this person in a long time. I would do anything to make this work. Wow. Okay. I have lots of wild thoughts about you in reverse, or they like, I ain't trying to be that and stuff like that. I ain't trying to play no games. And it says playing hard to get in reverse, y'all. Wow. Yeah. Peep game. You peep game. What is this? What is this? Okay. What is this then? All right. Someone did a love spell blocked. Yeah. A love spell. All right. A love spell for some of y'all. And that's why you got to be vigilant and understand that God is also bringing, weapons in your arsenal, or putting weapons in your arsenal with this energy. I think your spirit team has contacted me about you. Look at that, God, okay? In charge of that. The reason why you have a spirit team. Perfect love, okay? Perfect love, okay? You telling me I'm perfect, God? Thank you. I am leaving them, okay? So somebody wants you to know I am leaving them, or this is what this is going to mean for you. You're going to realize why you need to leave this person. Where are you from, okay? Where did you come from, okay? Where have you been all my life? Somebody could also be saying, I am confused and reverse. Okay, you got me seeing clear, or it's clear, or I'm sure, or I made up my mind. How come? How can I make you come too? Somebody could be saying. Anyway, I fear God enough to be honest and truthful in reverse. Or at first, they didn't really care about, this whole spiritual journey or something like that, or you didn't as well. And you're noticing that you should. All right. I am so happy for you and with you in reverse. Yeah, it wasn't, it was looking depressing. It was looking hopeless for you. Maybe that's also an indicator that this energy is activated into your life too. It was starting to look hopeless and depressive for you as well. Sometimes depression just means you're sad. You don't have to think something is extremely wrong with you to make a permanent decision, okay? Whatever that means for you, all right? Now, okay? Somebody wants something now, all right? I am healing, okay? Or I'm healing now, or I've healed now, okay? Now I've healed, okay? I may have some scars, but I am healed. Circumstances, but I'm still here. Disappointments, I'm still healed. I may have some scars, but I'm healed. Byron Cage, I think. Nothing or no one will stop the divine plans that God has for us. That's what this means for you. Nobody going to be able to stop it. As much as they try, they will not stop it. I flirt with you and try to act like I don't. Laugh out loud, okay? So you got somebody who's really trying to play like they don't like something, or they don't want something and stuff like that, all right? We got the Stink card here in reverse. There are obstacles and factors blocking us, okay? That's in reverse. So the way is clear. So somebody just creating excuses, or you're going to feel the need that someone's, or feel the inkling that someone's just creating excuses, stalling, dragging their feet and stuff like that. I say a prayer for you every day and night. This is also giving me like somebody's like, I pray for you, or I did this for you, or I did that, just bringing up all this type of stuff, or this is about to come come for you as well. You don't know what you do to me, or do you? In reverse, laugh out loud. So it's like someone knows what they're doing as well, or also you're questioning something when it's right. You're intuitive to know that this is right, or whatever they're saying is not adding up, aligning to what your intuitive feelings are. I apologize in reverse, especially if you feel like somebody apologized and they didn't mean it. You see right through me. Intimacy in reverse. They was hoping you don't peep game. They was hoping you don't see them. Okay, somebody really is dealing with a Pisces, or this is a Pisces. Sweeter than honey. Okay, in reverse, this person is giving me like Sour Patch Kid vibes. They're one way and then another way. Also, they could like have Mercury and Pisces or something like that. Turn off the lights and light a candle. Okay, so that's coming for y'all as well. Having a candlelight, something with candlelights present, on the good side to remain positive. I love the way you taste, okay? This could also mean I like your taste in something as well, or somebody's going to compliment you on your taste very soon. It's just a confirmation synchronicity here. Will I fit, okay? So will I fit however you want to take it into your life, into your tunnel? I don't know. Anyway, no need for love spells. What you desire desires you too. And I sure do think that is true. Someone could be a poet, rapper, or artist or something like that as well. So you don't have to force someone. Also, you don't have to, force the energy, manipulate the energy. This type of stuff is happening in your life because people desire you too. What you want is coming to you too. I love the way in reverse, or I don't love the way you boss, okay, or it says boss. So or I like the way you boss me around, or I like it when you act like a boss, okay, boss moves and stuff like that. You're one in a million, very rare. There are songs that remind me of you, and I was just singing Teddy Pendergrass, or mentioning that song. You're my one and only, okay, you're my last. Or somebody also wants you to be their one and only. I was getting Adele and Mariah Carey, their songs. We are building the kingdom of God. So fire sign energy is very significant. That's in reverse. Or someone, don't understand what they're doing this for. They don't care about their purpose. They don't care about living for something. They in reverse. Yeah, it's not them, okay? Something happened. I love to hear the sound of your laugh, okay? Or I wasn't laughing at you. Somebody could be saying, I am going crazy for you, of course, in reverse. Or I'm not crazy. I promise you I'm not crazy. More, please, in reverse. Less, please, or stop. I will die for you, okay? Or I won't stop until I die, or my dying days, okay? I won't stop fighting for you. I'll die for you, okay? The weekend, about the weekend is significant. I am smitten, all right? Wants to come back out again. But yeah, so somebody really wants you to know that they're smitten, okay? Or you about to have somebody in your life who's smitten over you very soon. That's what this means for you. Let's describe some of these people to give you more insight about whatever you're inquiring about or would be. Okay, someone you will have a forever bond that is healthy with. Okay, so you're going to have a healthy bond with somebody. So good things. So we're focusing on the positivity. Lemurian starseed in reverse. This is giving me like this person likes to surprise you or something like that. I have a card like that in there. Short person in reverse, under 5 feet. So they're over 5 feet. Taller, they're not short, okay? Shares roles and positions in reverse, or they respect your authority, they respect your game, they respect your space, privacy, all that type of stuff, your autonomy, your individualization, I think that's the word. Lives in the same neighborhood in reverse, so they don't live in the same neighborhood as you. Long hair, anything past shoulders. Short hair, person that is very active in reverse, or they're not very active. They could be a homebody as well. Remember I was mentioning lazy. One moment. All right, I'm back. We'll see you for who you are and love it. Yeah, that's what I was saying not too long ago. Blue eyes, or it runs in the family. This person or these people or you. Only prideful when needed in reverse, or somebody's noticing their pride got in the way, their ego got in the way. Can be a good confidant in reverse. So this person probably don't care to know about your business, be all in your business, like I was mentioning earlier. Look at this. Someone who is a dream come true in reverse, or somebody respecting your wishes of something as well. Pleiadian starseed as well. This give me like humility, loving, bubbly personality as well. Younger than you. This person could be younger than you. That give me kid energy immediately, but it don't have to be. Acts of service, love language, or y'all used to work with kids or something together, has healed their younger self. Wow, I was feeling that. Yeah, there it is. But yeah, they healed their younger self, so that's probably why I'm getting kid energy when I'm referring to you guys, divine masculine, divine feminine. High priest or priestess in reverse, they talk to God, or they don't talk to God. They don't hear God, okay? They just see what they could get from God. Let you be your own person. It keeps coming out. I was feeling that, okay? So you won't have to hide anything from people as well. Okay, someone who is your soulmate, and that's in reverse. So, like this person ain't a part of your soul group. Virgo in reverse, especially this Virgo. This Virgo been coming out in nasty ways. I'm beginning it, all right? Comic fan in reverse, or I'm not a fan of what they do, or you're not a fan of what somebody does. Loves children a lot in reverse, especially this person who acting like they love children or something like that. They don't. Okay, loves to learn, and that includes from you too. And that's upright. And I was going back to that situation where, someone would urge you to copy them, and then they get mad that when you copy them or something like that. A creator, okay, this could also be a content creator online as well. Nice genitals in reverse, or someone you never had with. Someone who will mimic or reciprocate the same love you give them, okay? Or, like that's not how y'all explored each other, through intimacy and that way, physicality. Sagittarius in reverse, or Sagittarius wasn't doing something, or someone really doesn't like to travel, they don't like to get too far from home or stay far from home too long. Year ending in a 6, or you could have met this person in a year ending in a 6 as well, but they could have been born that day, someone kids or something like that as well. Thick person, extremely sensitive, and then the year ending in a 6 is 2026. So a lot of this stuff or these people are going to show up in your life very soon. But yeah, extremely sensitive person, high HSP. Their name ends or starts with the D, especially ends with the D, okay? And it ends with the H or starts with the H, especially ends with the H, okay? Brown skin in reverse, or they're dark skin or even light skin, the opposite of that. So and then we have T in reverse, also F. So T or F, their name could begin with the T or F or end with the T or F, especially begin though. Generous with you. This person's going to be generous, or somebody's about to come and be generous with you very soon. Someone from a past life connection in reverse, someone you never met before, or a stranger is going to be generous with you as well. And then someone's name starts or ends with the L, especially ends with the L. First, middle, last name, or nickname. Words of affirmation, love language. This person may not like to talk as much, or you don't talk to them much. Someone who has amazing energy in reverse, or someone trying to keep themselves from you because they don't want to taunt you with their energy or spoil the energy, spoil the space, or Debbie Downer as well. Someone's name could be Debbie, Devlin, Devin, or something like that too. Evan, Elvin, Elvis. Someone who relocated and upright, doesn't mind admitting when they're wrong, okay? So maybe before you left or they left somewhere, something happened. More confirmation. Has the same taste in music in reverse, or song reminds them of you, like they said in the channel messages. Age 11 through 18 years old, their children's ages, okay? Or less than that, because it's in reverse. Makes you and your family a priority in reverse, or something happened to them during that age when they were that young as well. And you'll know about it, or you as well. And it's just confirmation someone's open to that or wanting to hear about it. Open to letting others who need help into their home comfortably, okay? So especially with that relocation being here, like something about you moving, like even like this new place, this type of energy feels more heavier, I guess, lack of better words. North America in reverse, so South America possibly. Someone could be from South America, have those roots as well, especially Cuban, I heard. Cubana music. Today is the day Selena died or was shot by her, what was it called? Fan club manager, president, or something like that. I don't even know. But I just know her name is Yolanda. So those names can be significant as well. Has a fade haircut in reverse, or someone has hair. Tall white star seed in reverse. Or so this is giving me like somebody don't like white people as well. Or what this means for you. Like you're going to see more apparent racism, open, blatant racism and stuff like that. Certain type of civil right or things impending on your civil rights going to make you more angry and stuff like that. Or you're going to see a lot of developments and changes in those areas and arenas if you're passionate about those subjects in life. You could be declaring yourself as a feminist, whether you're a man or a woman. All right. Ooh. That's what it was. Okay, let's my God deck, okay? So God wants you to know nuances serve a purpose, okay? So we're here to clear up some of that. We also got the channel song Don't by Bryson Tiller, and that's in reverse. So do something, continue to go or something like that, even if it looks like a nuance, even if it looks unfamiliar and uncertainty, embrace that uncertainty. I don't even want to sing the song, but yeah. Play with her, don't be dishonest. Still not understanding this logic. Hey, I'm back and I'm better. I want you bad as ever. Don't let me just let up. I want to give you better. Baby, it's whatever. Somebody got to step up, girl. I'm not somebody, so I'm next up. Be damned if I let them catch up. It's easy to see that you're fed up. I'm on a whole nother level. Girlie, never fucked you over, you didn't let him. Fuck him, girl, I guess you didn't know any better. Girl, that man didn't show any effort. Do all I can just to show you you're special. Certain it's your love that holds me together. Lately, you say he's been killing the vibe. Gotta be sick of this guy. Pull up skirt, get in the ride. Left is steering, the other is gripping your thigh. Light up a spliff and get high. Shawty, you deserve what you've been missing. I'm looking at you, I'm thinking he must be tripping. Play this song for him, tell him just listen. Don't. But yeah, so Bryson Tiller again, names and initials could be significant. The Native Americans use spirits, so will I. Thank you for your wisdom and awe. I love you. In reverse, this is Wakamama energy, the white buffalo woman. In reverse, so that means like someone's gifts is being taken away, blessings, or they're gonna lose a lot of abundance, peace at the same time, or their peace is going to be disturbed out of nowhere. It's giving me Tower energy. A Scorpio and an Aries could be significant. All we need is the faith of a mustard seed. Faith without works is dead. Yeah, man, that man didn't show any effort. He just said in a song, and it says true effort and faith is all we really need to manifest our dreams. So even this, it's like faith is tying into that belief we were talking about earlier. You know, in order to get to these dreams and even believe in, even get the stuff that was meant for us, the talents, the energy that was meant for us, we have to believe and stuff like that. And it says, I am free. This is Frederick Douglass energy. I also look at Derek in that name as well. When I see that name, that show Doug could be significant as well. Frederick Douglass, he stood up to his plantation owner, knocked him out, and then he went free. All right. He also was one who had to sneak and learn to read. You had to like sneak and learn a certain skill, or sneak and do a certain thing. And that keeps coming out because this was a big issue for God when it came to you. All right. I am a service, I am a servant, or I am service. All right. In reverse. So someone was only self-serving as well. Ant is also sticking out there. Someone wasn't being a team player or isn't being a team player, or you're just about to notice this. And then we got another channel song by the Brat and Tyrese. Okay, what you like? A whole lot of Tyrese, yeah. What you like? Me on a what you like? What you like? Can you tell me, baby? All night long. All night long. I like them white, black, Puerto Rican, or Asian. A good conversation, something like that. My soul grows every day and every lifetime. Okay, come on through and confirm that. And this is Hunt energy and mortality energy, star family energy. You know, they don't come to us unless we growing, unless we developed, unless we ascending and willing to do so. I am Bridget, the goddess of eternal flame. This is fire fairy energy. So you got some people on your spirit team mad as hell, okay? You could believe in fairies. You don't have to believe in them to exist, okay? They're going to beat your ass because they invisible, all right? Anyway, it says, I'm the eternal flame, and each day my light grows bigger and bigger, okay? Somebody needs to focus on the future. Somebody needs to focus on growth. Somebody needs to focus on character development, team development. And like the sun, it gives and gets bigger, and no one can take away from it. All right, know that. All right, no one can stand up against the sun, can you? Only God can judge. No one can go against God. So just a justice issue is coming to resolution. This is Ma'at energy. She deals with justice. I look at her name as mother of all of that, or mama where you at, or a mother is gonna get their justice as well. It says, I am not a victim. No, I am a survivor in reverse. So you are a victim. You are a survivor as well. You know, like you are a victim of all this. You are not to blame. God wants to let you know. Another channel song, I'm Real by J-Lo and Ja Rule. Okay, you will rule. Okay, thank you for the second like, and may God bless you just for that. What's my motherfucking name? Are you Ellie? It's Mary Jane analyzing the game, and the game done tells me done the same ever since you told me it's only room for two. I be making less room for you, and only God can hold me, hug me, love me, judge me. The only man that hovers above me. Holla, high fence. Thank you for raining down on me. Yeah, so only God can judge. See, And it says, our big boy. This is my song that I created for my son on his first birthday. It says, our big boy, our big boy, our big boy. He's so intelligent. Our big boy, our big boy, our big boy. He's so, so precious. Our big boy, our big boy, our big boy. He's such a gentleman. Okay. So someone could be celebrating the first birthday of their child as well. Maybe even the first time you're able to give your child a birthday party very soon, you know. And even, you know, I'm getting like just events or, you know, holidays people have allowed you to miss out on and stuff like that, possibly dealing with their children, not dealing with your children and stuff like that. God is bringing that up for you. All love is readily available to me without conditions. All right, because some people are loving their children conditionally, and we give unconditional love over here. You can't top that. All right, no matter what kind of weapon, what type of resources y'all have, we have big ones too. And speaking of which, it says my soul family is the bomb. Okay, and I emphasize the bomb on this card. Okay, the bomb. We got bigger shit. Okay, we got bigger shit. No threat. That's no threats. Okay, then we got another channel song, Promise Ring in reverse. So somebody probably about to break off an engagement, or you're gonna feel a need to do that. And it says I say yes. It's a whole song on here, but the thing says I say yes in reverse, or I say no. No, I said no. Okay, my son used to say that. Nanette energy. Which was more women, feminine cosmic energy, or it wasn't the feminine. Okay, someone also is out of this world. Okay, and they don't believe it. They are more than a human. All right. And then this is another song of mine. It says, I'm a money magnet, money magnet, a money magnet, a money magnet. Money just flows to me easily. Money just flows to me easily and quickly, and it stays. And that was in reverse. So somebody's about to get a lot of shit taken back very quickly. And it says Nana Baruchu energy. Someone's Nana could have left them an inheritance as well. We were talking about Akashic Records, inheritance. And if you don't know what the Akashic Records are, from what I understand, it is everything your soul has done in every lifetime. Okay. Past, present, future energy, you know, and we're focusing mainly on the future in this reading. And then it says she will drown you all. So even water, or a water sign is doing something all over the place, got their hands everywhere, just keep moving, especially a Pisces. I keep getting that, but it could be any water sign. Harriet Tubman too. Harriet Tubman didn't take no stuff. She wasn't scared of none neither. Didn't come in this world to be no slave, and she wasn't gonna stay one either. Farewell, she said to her friends one night. She was mighty sad to leave them, but she ran away that cold dark night, ran looking for her freedom. She ran to the woods, she ran through the woods with the slave catchers right behind her, but she kept on going till she got to the north, where those mean old men couldn't find her. 19 times she went down south to get 300 others. She ran for her freedom 19 times to save black sisters and brothers. Harriet Tubman didn't take no stuff. She wasn't scared of none either. Didn't come in this world to be no slave, and she wasn't gonna stay one either. And she didn't stay one either. So that's where this is taking us. I give respect and I receive respect, and that's upright. So somebody Nana or someone's grandmother or mother figure is not playing about this disrespect. Okay. And I used to pick up in my readings like a few months ago that, you know, it's gonna be the Nana that did it. The Nana gonna be sitting right there smoking her cigarette or something, you know, like she gonna be sitting right there like, I did it. She gonna, whatever she did. Okay. Or the Nana is like trying to say, you know, like, I'm trying to avoid going back to my ways. So this Nana been doing this, like she could be assassin, a sniper, or she was in like a special op thing. I'm getting like something like that. I'm getting that show Scandal. She like similar to that lady who played Kerry Washington's mother on that movie, on that show. And then we got Jesus up in here. Jesus is the living word in reverse. Okay, you're not being like Jesus. Okay, you're not being like Jesus. Okay, or you would not take the place of Jesus, okay? Jesus told me I am the only miracle worker and made me add it on this card. I wrote all this other stuff and I left out that because I didn't know that, all right? And I started this reading saying, like, I'm interested to learn what all this is meaning, as well. I get curious. I'm not trying to appear like I know everything, like I would hope that I'm teaching and learning at the same time, but I'm only willing to teach because I am willing to learn for myself. If no one else learns from me, no one else believes me, I'm willing to believe and learn for myself. And if it has to come from myself, then so be it, all right? It's gotten me pretty far. It may not look the best to everybody, but it's gotten me pretty far. My decisions. Anyway, so some of the things I wrote, or the things I wrote on this card, was our ultimate sacrifice, the Lamb, all is forgiven. I boxed grace. This is one of the highest gifts you can receive from God. A holy king. We are adopted. An everlasting Father, a wonderful counselor, mighty God, Prince of Peace. And then I said, thank you, love. All right. So someone needs to be reminded this is what Jesus is, okay? This ain't an exclusive list now, but this is what Jesus is. If you ain't in the arena of this, we don't know what you're talking about and what you're doing. And if you claiming we not in this arena, you got it wrong. So take your wrong ass shit and go somewhere else. All right. So Jesus is the living word, bread of heaven. He was sent down from glory. Many things he was on earth. A holy king, a carpenter. You are the living word. Fred Heaven. And those radical for Christ. I am a being of love. Okay. I thank you, love. Thank you, love. Okay. I was about to sing Keisha Cole, Love. I don't feel like it, though. That could be a reason. There could be a reason for that. Then we got Sweet Love, channel song by Chris Brown. I don't want to sing that either. That could be a reason. But, yeah, that's significant. Anyway, Dr. Sadie energy. Some doctors up in the house. Or, even this, like you're realizing, what really matters in life. You didn't have to have a health scare or anything like that. You're really learning a lesson from all this stuff, or you're going to feel like that. And it says, I love humanity. Okay. I love humanity. Or God is even saying, it's like, I love humanity. I love all of you as humans. Okay. Or I don't love some of this stuff that humanity is doing so much that I have to declare to you and say, I love humanity though. So if you're doing stuff to humanity, doing things to things and peoples and beings I love, we have a problem. And then we got Job energy in reverse. This ain't no Job situation, or somebody really think they Job, okay? Somebody really think they're going to get restored tenfold after all of this is done, okay? You can't wait on the ending that you don't allow to happen. And just because you stalled the ending doesn't mean it's going to change and work in your favor. It's probably going to get worse. Anyway, I trust God in reverse. Someone don't trust God or trust your relationship with God. Something like that too. I was thinking of the fact in Job's story of the Bible, how when Satan was talking to God about, Job, and like he brought him up, he was like, have you seen my servant Job? And he was like, yeah, I know Job, but I ain't gonna do nothing to him, because you bless everything he touched, like that thought has caused people to hurt you in general. Satan was smart to know what the result is and be reminded of what the result will be if anyone tries to meddle with Job's things. But some people would understand that about you and still do what they want to do anyway, as if they're God. So that needed to be said for someone, and God needs to remind someone that this is not that, or don't think this is that. And then we got my song here. I don't want to sing it. My soul is limitless in reverse. It's called More Than Another for You. Okay. And I wrote that song on 2026 of this year. And it was on the video and it came to me out of nowhere. Even someone needs to remind you, like, you don't know the layers, the different layers and realities and dimensions of this person or these people. Quit while you're ahead, learn the lesson and move on. I am connected and listening to my subconscious. Okay, so you're using your conscious right now to keep your subconscious in check if you're operating in this energy. If not, you have some work to do. And that's fine. It says I am chosen in reverse. You got some work to do because somebody is not quite there yet. They don't even hear their subconscious to use their consciousness against it. How you going to attack something you can't see? Recognize. No. It's also giving me some energy of somebody don't know somebody, even if they were walking down the street. Like, I wouldn't know you if I was walking down the street or something like that. Somebody said that or something like that. Kobe Bryant energy. Someone could be an athlete, basketball player, or used to be. I am joy in reverse. If someone's not joy, happy or something like that. Or someone's claiming to be joy and they're not. They're not operating in that energy. And then we got treasure, okay? Or they only get happy for money. Okay? They only get happy of, what you can give them. If you can't give them, if they can't indulge in this treasure, they have a problem. But this is the channel song by Bruno Mars, Treasure. Give me your attention, baby. I gotta tell you a little something about yourself. You're wonderful, flawless. Ooh, you're a sexy lady. But you walk around here like you want to be someone else. Oh, whoa. I know you don't know it, but you're fine, so fine. Fine, so fine. Oh, whoa. And girl, I'm gonna show you when you're mine, oh mine. Mine, oh mine. Treasure. That is what you are. You're my golden star. Ooh, ooh, make my dreams come true. So let me treasure you. Let me treasure you. Ooh, ooh. And then we got my vibes are high and great in reverse. Okay, so this is also giving me a lethargic feeling. Someone's feeling that. I also getting like the 2 p.m. feeling as well. Someone could be experiencing that, going to get their 2 p.m. coffee or something like that, energy drink, boost, snack at work. I have salvation. So God wants you to know you have salvation. You've been redeemed. You can't be blamed or something like that, or you're justified. Okay. I exude nothing but positive energy. I banish all negative and turn it into love. Luther Vandross energy. Okay, so like a man singer could be significant as well as like or it's like I want nothing but positive going forward. Okay, I don't want none of this negativity. I don't want this chaos smoke. I don't want the tar wax you're covered in. You can have it all. All right, indulge. All right, knock yourself out. I don't mean that in the other way, all right? I, along with my ancestors, present and future generations to come, are all healed from any trauma, wounds, poverty, and patterns, negative or hindering patterns, all right? Amen, all right? This is something that God wants you to know. Like, you're releasing curses, trauma, wounds, poverty, and stuff like that, from your stuff as well, in this energy. I wrote a ritual back here. You don't have to do it, but sometimes it's helpful for people who want to indulge in rituals. I call them rituals now, because I don't really do rituals. Okay, but it's basically you could burn ancestor money for past and present generations, as if it will be banished in the future generations automatically through this ritual. Okay, so past and present, and so because you're doing it as present, everything's going to be going presently. So in the future, you won't have to worry about it. People's going to forget about it. People won't ever touch it. Your children, your grandchildren, and stuff like that. So what you can do is take burnable paper and write ancestor money. Okay, you don't have to burn real money, or you shouldn't. All right, get a burnable or flame resistant container. So I said burnable because, you know, it could be another paper container or something like that. All right. Say this affirmation or a similar one before, during, or after burning ancestor money. Okay. So again, that affirmation is: I, along with my ancestors, present and future generations to come, are all healed from any trauma, wounds, poverty, and patterns that are negative or hindering. All right. And then we have another channel song by Deborah Cox. Okay. Sometimes when I hear that name, I think that Deborah is a dick. Okay. Anyway, we are united through love as well. And whose energy is that? I feel like it's somebody's. Marvin Gaye's energy. Okay. Yeah, Aries men keep coming out. Releasing makes room for better, even though the loss may hurt. Hugs, apologies in reverse, or I'm not about to feel sorry from you losing and stuff like that, or things getting worse. Father Zeus energy, especially this father. This father ain't playing about his child. Okay, I'm Papa, I'm Daddy. All right. But yeah, this song, I don't even know. I don't want to sing this song either. Anyway, then we got feminine energy here. Good things only. You know, we only getting good things. Okay. Yeah, nobody's supposed to be here, but we here. So what we gonna do about that? How we're gonna move forward from here, so that it won't exist in future generations. I receive. Just receive. All you got to do is receive. All you got to do is open your hands, open your door, open your vessel. Believe that. I have a mansion in heaven and on earth. That's even feeling like I feel at home in my body no matter where I am. But this is at different dimensions in reality, okay? Every night I go to sleep, I have this grand ass life, okay? So I'm wondering if I could get like 20% of that. I was saying like 25, but like even 50%. But I don't even want that much. If it's too much to ask, I just want like 20. All right. Thank you, God. And I'm not mocking or talking in vain. Yeah, but it says I am a prince or a princess. Okay, so whatever you wish for, you will have. But yeah, also Prince energy. You could be a Prince fan as well, or you could be seeing Prince a lot after this message, or boy groups, or bands and stuff like that. We also got a channel song by Boys to Men. I Will Get There. This is also on the movie Prince of Egypt, which depicts the story of Moses. Okay, who was sent along the river in a basket when they were killing all the babies, and his mother was in slavery, so he was a baby, and she put him in a basket, and she wanted to give him a better life. She had two older children, a boy and a girl, but they weren't under that decree. The baby was, and so she didn't know where Moses was going to end up. She just hoped and believed that wherever he ends up is going to be better than having experienced this fate that children in our area or on this plantation or whatever land is experiencing. Okay, and then the king, or the ruler, the king, did this order because they felt like the population was getting too big and they will eventually rebel. Okay, someone's feeling like that, feeling like like someone's getting too big, someone's knowing too much, someone's doing too much, someone has too many kids, someone does too much for their kids or something like that, and it will replace them. Anyway, but yeah, I've been wandering around in the dark, been lost somewhere no light could shine on my heart. I know no pain so deep, but I know my faith will free me. Get there, and I'll get through this. Get there, I'll find my way again. So don't tell me that it's over, 'cause these steps just gets me closer. I will get there, I will get there, I will get there somehow. Cross that river, nothing stopping me now. I will get through the night and make it through to the other side. Get there, I've been in these chains for so long. I'll break free and I'll be there where I belong. Hold my head up high, I stand tall. And I swear this time I won't fall. I will do this, get there no matter what it takes. 'Cause I know no limitations. And I'll reach my destination. I would get there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I am alive in reverse. Or somebody to get to death. I don't know. I'm not trying to focus on that, y'all. Anyway, so if it comes out, I'll read it though. Also, for how I presented is like even that baby's gonna get there. That baby's gonna be okay, as well. Especially that baby boy, that child, that son, as well. We give glory to God, and it is shared back. Nice, thanks in reverse. Because somebody think they in control. Somebody think they God. None in reverse. They worried about everything, or they about to be worried about so much more than what they're causing drama with, whatever they're doing. Okay, if they're deliberately doing something, they're gonna have to worry about much more than just that. Even none energy gives me that. I ain't worried about none. Nigga, I ain't worried about none. That's also Pisces musical message, their song. Okay, make a wish in reverse. All your wishes won't be granted. Oh, you thought you was gonna get your shit, but you wasn't behaving right. Selena energy, coming out. Okay, late at night when all the world is sleeping, I stay up and think of you. And I wish on a star that somewhere you are thinking of me too. And I'm dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. And for all of my life, there's nowhere in the world I'd rather be than here in my room, dreaming about you and me. I can't stop dreaming of you. So some of us have a lot of dreams when it comes to this type of energy of moving into different realities and dimensions and stuff like that. Then we got nail magic, palm magic, or a palm reader is very significant. God is bringing up. My hands have power in reverse, but this palm reader ain't doing shit. Okay. Someone who works in a nail salon could be significant as well. I am extremely confident in reverse. Archangel Chamuel energy. Yeah, somebody is worried as hell. You gonna be worried. You doing this. Another song by Bruno Mars, Just the Way You Are in reverse. Or somebody needs to make some changes. That's just the way it is. It would never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah, I see no changes. I wake up in the morning, then I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I myself? Yeah, somebody thinking about those thoughts, or they used to. I am fearless in reverse, or somebody's more adamant about a situation than they ever been in their life. Phobias get out in reverse. Mother Lady Spider energy. You know, most of the times when you see an adult spider, is because she killed the woman. I mean, the man. It's a woman because she killed the man. All right, most of the time. All right, not every time, most of the time. But yeah, someone's really scared, or someone's even trying to taunt you with the fear of maybe even the fear of losing your child, something happening to your child, being around your child, all of that stuff. And then we got Maxim energy. Speaking of children, Maxim was one of Jesus' kids. Jesus had 4 kids: Maxim, Seneca, Sarah, and Salome. Salome had to be under the guise that she was Mother Mary's daughter, but that was really her granddaughter, and all the stuff that happened with Jesus and stuff like that. That's why they had to move strategically. Okay, you could have a family or be a part of a family that's been targeted many times because of that. And I was just saying that someone could be mad at how you take care of your children or something like that. They target those type of families. Anyway, when I shine my light, the whole world benefits. That's what this card says with Maxim on here. And I was just singing Tupac's changes as well. So Gemini, man, could be significant. And then we have Man in the Mirror, China song by Michael Jackson. So Virgo man could also be significant. I'm gonna make a change For once in my life, it's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize there was someone no home without a nickel to love. Could it be pretending that I don't know? Are we immediately scarred? Somebody's broken heart in a washed out dream. They followed the pattern on the way to see, 'cause they got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make the change. You gotta get it right while you got the time. 'Cause when you close your heart, you close your mind to that man, to that man, to that man. Oh yeah, I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make that change. Na 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 na. Oh, oh. I'm gonna make a change. It's gonna feel real good. Come on, change. Just lift yourself. You know it. You got to start lifting yourself, brother. Woo, make that change. I was watching a short not too long ago, and it was about a woman who agreed to a polyamorous relationship with her husband. And before she even got to ask her question, she introduced the situation. I was like, you didn't choose yourself first. And by the end of the short, the person she was asking the question to basically said that in so many words. Said like, there was other things that you should have considered, or you should have known, or been okay with, or even checked with before you guys did what you did. Also, another person on the panel answering a question of hers that she asked said, no, you really felt this way and stuff like that. And then it comes out that like she does like girls. No, it wasn't about that, but he said you did like girls the whole time. You knew you liked girls. But it came out to say that her husband was a trans man who was actually bi. So all of that goes to show she still didn't pick herself, because whatever she's having a problem with now, she understood before she even got married. And then before she got married, this wasn't an agreement that was made. It was made afterwards. And then the reason why this is a problem of hers is because she did this thing, participated in something that she really wasn't down with, but she really was. She did that, and now he has a problem with whatever she did. But if she chose herself, this thing wouldn't have been even open for her to do something and partake and participate in this whole situation. Okay? So something like that is very important, when it comes to how someone's analyzing a situation, realizing that you didn't even choose yourself at the beginning. We don't have to blame you for anything that you've done, or blame him for anything that he's done. Blame the third party, whoever that is. Because she thought because she's being transparent, she's going along with what he wishes and stuff like that, she's being a good person. But in reality, when it all was said and done, he wasn't even down with what he was asking for. And we wouldn't even got to that if you didn't agree. But none of this would be an issue if she didn't agree at first and chose herself, knowing that this is not what she wanted to do. She didn't get married for that. But she got married knowing this man was trans and bi, and over here bragging about it. Thank you for the third like, and may God bless you just for that. And I don't mean to get upset because it's not my issue. Similar things could have happened in my life. Like I said, different things could happen to different person, different ways and stuff like that. But he's like, I'm not really passionate about that. It's just that when these situations are so normalized, we don't know when the problem starts to nip it in the bud, to never even touch it, to ever have it touch the future. I was watching another short like a few months ago where it was a Pop the Balloon short where there is a dating game. And it was a woman on there bragging about being engaged to someone and no longer being engaged to someone for 7 years, and then comparing herself to a woman that was on the street. Like all women on the street or all people on the street are bad people, and she's just better than them because someone actually asked her to marry them. It's so normalized that you get chosen in that way. You're bragging on a dating show where you're looking for someone else because that engagement didn't work for whatever reason. Whoever is to blame. You're now trying to choose yourself, but you're choosing yourself with the wrong perception. And she still had the ring on, if I'm not mistaken. How you on a dating show with the fucking engagement ring on if that's really a flex? Like, why are you on this show? It's better to be where the people on the streets are looking, right? You rather look in this. You rather shop here, right? Anyway, then we got Marry You, and we were just talking about engagements. Another song by Bruno Mars, Marry You. So someone's getting married. This is what this is taking you. Marriage. You will rule a nation in reverse, or someone's done work with their partner, or someone who used to work with their partner that they were married with, they're about to get a divorce, okay? And I'm entitled to the blessings of Abraham, inheritance. You remember I was talking about settlement, and so the settlement could be anything, a divorce decree and stuff like that. Custody battle, and then it says the battle is not mine, it's the Lord. From Yolanda Adams, battle is the Lord's, okay? I may be in spiritual warfare, but I have angels fighting on my behalf. So your angels got this, y'all, okay? I hope that made sense for y'all. I hope these messages blessed y'all. Y'all enjoyed it. I'm going to close out with some tarot. I equate tarot to the truth, okay? I think I'm going to do this one, yeah. This is Emperor's on the top, okay? Emperor's on the top with the 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Ooh, good things, okay? Continue to journey through the world of tarot. This is my title card. So titles or positions or changes, promotions are coming through for you. Past, present, and future energy, but we're more focused on the future, okay? Someone's name could be Journey, Journal, or something like that. Or journal could be significant. Wall Street Journal, Review Journal, or something like that. Queen of Swords in reverse, or someone leaked a story that's giving me that. A media, someone's in the media. 3 of Pentacles, yeah, they work there. And on here, there's a larger lady standing over 2 smaller women or people, you know, and then they're like bending over and kind of begging her or guarding themselves and shielding themselves. And they have money, like, it looks like rows of money in their hands, and then she's above them. The big one is above them with big old coins above their head. So someone forgot where their source was, or someone is, you know, like coming to take back their position at a job. And then we have 7 of Cups in reverse, yeah, or someone could have been on leave or sick or something like that, disability. 10 of Swords, or they're going to sue the company they work for or something like that, take over. They're about to do that. Knight of Wands, yeah. Someone's coming in or someone's being trained up to take someone's position. 7 of Swords in reverse because this person has been faithful, or somebody's been with the company for a long time or been loyal for a long time to their family. The Sun. There's a man on this Sun card. Yeah, shawty, you a 10. Yeah, it could be 10,000s, 10 millions or something. Could be a figure as well. King of Swords is in reverse. A karmic couple who are air signs, or at least one of them is air signs, could be significant as well, facing superior judgment, or this man is going to separate himself from that, or this man wants to, should be doing that very soon because there's no hope for this other person, especially if they're with a Sagittarius. So if the man is an air sign and they're with a Sagittarius, no hope. All right. Five of Pentacles. They're gonna always have you broke, or they look at you as a broke motherfucker. Okay. Page of Swords, and on this Page of Swords card, he's walking away and looking back, and on his shoulder he has like a remote, and I look at this as like a button to a bomb. Okay. I hate to keep saying that, but it looks like he set something off and he walking away calm as shit. That Tower energy again. A Scorpio and an Aries could be significant, or they have these characteristics of Scorpio and Aries, like war energy, fighting, like, but also, understanding they're fighting for their passion as Aries. But like with the Scorpio energy, they could be secretive, they could be sneaky, but some of them could do that to be strategic, okay, to not show their hand too much. But someone is also abusing that, being manipulative with that energy. Two of Pentacles, yeah, they're fucking juggling shit. And there's two women on here, it look like the same two women who were begging the other big woman, okay? Or so this big woman was behind, like something maybe even with her husband, and then these two women were doing something behind her husband's back. A child out of wedlock could be significant as well. The ex-wives are involved and stuff like that with the baby mama, and then the current wife just finding out about it, or the current wife is the big person who is the source of the resources, okay? And then we have the Four of Cups in reverse, and this woman looks like the big woman on the other card, honestly, and she's bent over. So it's giving me like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm getting Monica, stay or go, okay? Also, Four of Cups could mean I'm disappointed. Like I'm so ashamed or disappointed, disgusted with you. I can't look at you. I can't see you. I'm tired of this shit, or something like that. And then we got the Star in reverse, especially about this Aquarius, or it wasn't the Aquarius' fault, they're trying to say as well, or I was healing, or the Aquarius was too busy healing, all right, or in the hospital, or they were somewhere. They had an alibi as well. Alimony could be significant. Acrimony could be significant. Nine of Wands in reverse, that's spiritual warfare in reverse. So like the battle is over. It's not yours, it's the Lord's, okay? I'm dealing with your envy, God could be saying as well. We got Five of Wands here. It's two men fighting over this. These two men could be singing The Girl Is Mine by by Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney. Someone's name could be like Eminem, or they have two M's in their names, nicknames or something like that. Emma, Gemma, Grandma. Look, that grandma coming. Six of Cups in reverse, okay? Or someone's not sorry, and then the Empress was passing by. You're not going to see this Empress until she wants you to see her, okay? The High Priestess, oh yeah, and this is a prayer warrior or something like that. And then we got the Five of Swords, someone's friend. You have to find out your friend did something as well, or something's going to be good riddance, and this friend is going to end up at your feet begging you for something as well, begging you to stop. I heard. Two of Wands in reverse, yeah, because somebody's tired of waiting, okay? I'm tired of waiting. When your legs don't work like they used to before. Ed Sheeran, thinking out loud as well. Seven of Wands in reverse, like you don't have to fight anymore. You don't have to protect yourself anymore, or someone's losing their protection, losing their army. Bajoric, Army and Me, that song could be significant. And then we got Judgment in reverse, bad, okay? What you gonna do? It ain't nowhere to run. Judgment comes for you, cause it's gonna come for you. What you gonna do when ain't nowhere to run? The Moon, yeah, especially about a mother, but it don't have to be. A Cancer or any water sign. Keep coming out. The Strength in reverse, weak, or are they weak? Or you gonna have them on their knees? The Devil in reverse. And then Knight of Swords, Jesus took care of it. Okay, that'd be my Jesus card. Four of Wands in reverse, especially when it came to, someone breaking up a happy home. The royal family, I like to look at this Four of Wands in this deck as like the royal family, or someone even anointing the child as well. The Jesus energy, okay? Or someone trying to get in the way of something like they did in Jesus' story, all right? I hope this message blessed y'all. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's 1:13 on the clock, all right, as I'm recording this. But yeah, hope this message blessed y'all. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Anything you want in this reading to come true, I hope it comes true for you and for you soon. If you need more insight and stuff, I hope it comes to you and for you soon. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in and trusting me to be your reader. I hope that you consider and decide to subscribe. Join this tribe, this kingdom of God. We're building here through tarot. Yes, through tarot. And if you're OG God and God is still well, What up? What up? Thank you so much for tuning back in and trusting me again to be your reader. Thank you, God and God's team, for your messages today. I hope I did y'all justice. Kiss your kids for me. I love you, and you know who I'm talking about. I love you, baby. I love you, boy. Bye.